The play Long Day's Journey into Night was written by an American playwright, Eugene O'Neill. The play is considered one of his masterpieces and is deeply personal, as it reflects many of his own life experiences. This video discusses the characters, the plot, the themes, and the significance of the play. By the end of this explanation, you should have a good understanding of the play Long Day's Journey into Night. Introduction to the play. The play Long Day's Journey into Night was written in 1941, but was published posthumously in 1956, 3 years after O'Neill's death. The play is set in the summer home of the Tyrone family in 1912. The story takes place over a single day, from morning to midnight. The play is semi-autobiographical. It means that it is based on the author's own life and family experiences. Main characters. The play focuses on 4 main characters. All these characters are members of the Tyrone family. James Tyrone, the father. He is an aging actor who once had great success. He is concerned about money and is often accused of being miserly. Mary Tyrone, the mother. She struggles with a morphine addiction and is very fragile emotionally. Jamie Tyrone, the older son. He is cynical and has a troubled relationship with his parents, especially his father. Edmund Tyrone, the younger son. He is ill with tuberculosis and is based on Eugene O'Neill himself. Summary of the play Long Day's Journey into Night. The play begins in the morning at the Tyrone family's summer home. The atmosphere seems relaxed at first. James, Mary, Jamie, and Edmund are having breakfast. However, soon we notice tensions and underlying issues within the family. In the morning, we learn that Mary has just returned from a sanatorium, a place where she was treated for her morphine addiction. Her family hopes she is cured, but they are also worried. Mary tries to appear healthy and happy, but it is clear she is struggling. Edmund is coughing a lot. The family is concerned because they think he might have tuberculosis. James insists on taking him to a good doctor, but he is also worried about the cost. In the afternoon, James and Jamie argue about money. Jamie accuses his father of being too stingy, especially when it comes to Edmund's health. James defends himself by saying he has worked hard for his money and must be careful with it. We start to see signs that Mary might be using morphine again. She becomes increasingly agitated and detached from reality. She talks nostalgically about her past and reveals her deep sadness and regrets. As the day progresses, the arguments become more intense in the evening. The family members blame each other for their problems. Jamie is bitter and accuses his parents of ruining his life. Mary accuses James of not understanding her struggles. Mary retreats to her room and returns in a drug-induced state. She is clearly under the influence of morphine again. Her speech becomes erratic, and she drifts between past and present. She speaks of her lost dreams and her feelings of isolation. At night, the 2 brothers have a heartfelt conversation. Edmund talks about his dreams and fears. He feels disconnected from the world but finds some comfort in nature and poetry. Jamie admits his own failures and expresses guilt over his negative influence on Edmund. James confronts Edmund about his lifestyle and health. He is worried but also frustrated. Edmund responds by accusing James of being distant and unloving. The play ends with the family in a state of despair. Mary enters, holding her wedding dress, lost in her memories. The others watch helplessly as she retreats further into her addiction. Themes of the play Long Day's Journey into Night. The play explores several deep and complex themes. Mary's morphine addiction and Edmund's tuberculosis are central to the story. The play shows how addiction and illness affect not just the individual, but the entire family. The Tyrone family is dysfunctional. There is love, but also a lot of resentment and blame. Each family member has their own struggles, and these struggles create a web of conflict and misunderstanding. All the characters are haunted by their past choices. James regrets his frugality, Mary regrets her addiction, Jamie regrets his wasted potential, and Edmund regrets the impact of his illness on the family. Despite being a family, the Tyrones often feel isolated from each other. They struggle to communicate and connect. It leads to further alienation. The characters often escape into their illusions. Mary dreams of her past, James clings to his memories of success, Jamie hides behind cynicism, and Edmund finds solace in poetry. These illusions help them cope, but also prevent them from facing reality. Significance of the play. Long Day's Journey into Night is considered a classic because it provides a deep and honest look into human psychology. Eugene O'Neill's portrayal of his own family's struggles makes the play very authentic and moving. The emotions and conflicts are raw and relatable. Conclusion. The play Long Day's Journey into Night is a powerful and emotional play. It shows us the complexities of family relationships and the deep scars that addiction and illness can leave. The characters are flawed but deeply human. It makes the story both heartbreaking and compelling.